Hey, what's up guys? It's Veil of Huntress and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. My name is Nita and I'm a psychic here on YouTube, and I do pickacard readings and other spiritual based video topics. Thank you if you have been booking in readings with me or purchasing and joining my program. I have been away for a while just working on my sorceress program, so that's kind of taken a lot of my energy, but I'm so excited for the people that have joined. If you are interested in working with me one-on-one and getting like a whole program to manifest your desires, it comes with, there's like a lot of information, so I'll just leave the link below and you can check it out, which has like all my my ritual videos. You get a whole heap of exclusive video content about how to manifest, and these are things I haven't shared anywhere else. And then we get like three personal sessions with me, like over like video call. So yeah, I'll leave that all below. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me as well, that will be down below as well. So I just want to get straight into this. Three options. If you're new to pickacard readings, I'll give you a rundown of how it works. So I will have three pictures here, and all you need to do is pick the picture, the one that you feel the most pull to, that you're intuitively drawn to, and then go down in the description box and there will be a timestamp which will take you to your personal reading. So here are the three options. Here is pile number one. And pile number two, and pile number three. Great, so let's just jump into this. Let's start off with pile number one, and I didn't even say what the topic was. So the topic is going to be, what is your main character vibe? So I'm just going to leave this really open to whatever spirit wants to bring forth. So what is your main character vibe? Group number one. Let's have a look. So I want to first pick one of these goddess. Well, it's kind of like they have like goddesses in here, but I just want to get like a feel first for what your energy is. Actually, let's bring my incense. And if you're wondering, I've had like cupping done in case someone's going to ask. Okay, group one. I'm hearing group one that it was almost, there's something about you shining, and then I'm kind of getting like something happened in the recent past, or you have this thing where people are wanting, or someone was trying to put your light out, or something happened where you were shining really brightly, and then something happened in your life and you kind of had to take a step back, or you kind of had to it was something where you couldn't shine as bright, is what I'm getting. But there was something here where in this time it really taught you, it just made you even stronger. Like this thing that happened, or it could have been a situation, because I'm reading for a few of you, it could have been a situation, or it could have been a person that directly did this to you. Something happened where you shine very brightly. You have this very fiery, passionate, very bright energy. But something happened where you kind of had to almost dim yourself down, or take a step back. It wasn't even like really dimming, but it was like something I'm getting kind of put your light out for a little bit, and you had to either go internal and do some healing. But whatever the situation was that happened to you, it just made you stronger. So it's like the people that are like, oh yeah, she or he, or however you identify it, is like done, and then it's like, oh, this person, oh, this, and then they see you again, they're like, this person's come back even stronger. Don't you love that? So whatever happened to you, or if you're still in this, if you're still in this healing energy, or you had to take a step back from something, know that you're going to come back stronger. Like whatever happened to you is it's like you're the phoenix from the ashes. Like you're rising again, you're coming back stronger. You've learned, like the death and rebirth, like so transformational energy is what I'm getting. Okay, we have the Angel of Diet and Nutrition. Pay attention to what you eat and drink. You intuitively know what is good for you. So like I say, maybe something, or some of you had some type of, like either it was like you had to take like a mental health break, or just something in your body. There's something here around like health matters, health concerns, where you, like I said, you were shining really brightly, but you just had to take a break and something happened. But this was kind of like, there's a few things, because you went through a transformation, because whatever you're wanting to do in this main character, your main character vibe is one that is a leader, is one that is very strong and powerful. But you go through a lot of death and rebirth because you're continuously transforming yourself, is what Spirit is telling me. And the recent one, or if you're still in this, like we'll be in different stages, there's something where you really transformed, and you are going to transform and come back stronger. And this is like, and this is really helping you in your craft, in your journey, especially because I'm getting like this leader like vibe from you, and almost like I just like really sense that it's like you're coming back stronger, but you're also coming back I'm also getting a lot around your heart space. So something too, like this could have affected around the heart area. This could have been something around, like I'm just getting like your heart, and especially in this picture as well, there's like a lot of like pinks. And it's like this angel is like on a rose, like a pink rose. I'm getting like there could be something here around your heart, like this affected you. Affects whatever this went through, whatever you went through, this really affected. I just feel like I can just see your heart, and it really kind of broke your heart. It was just, there's something here around the heart space. And what this has also taught you is like when you come back, you're going to come back with so much love and compassion for your clients, or for your friends, or whoever it is that whatever that you're doing, you're coming back with a different sense, because whatever you went through was meant to happen, because it's helping you in your life's work, because you can empathize, you feel, it's like what you went through is so that when you have, because I feel like there's something here, like not all of you, but there's something about like, this is something to do with your work. So, I mean, I'm reading for different people. So, but there's something here around you're able to feel other people's pain, and you're able to come through with some type of compassion. It's almost like that earth angel, because you have been there yourself, and, you know, people look to you as a guide. They look to you for advice, or they just look up to you. And it's like, they don't feel like in your presence, they don't feel judged. they feel like you understand them is what I'm getting. But there's something here very much so around like healing of your heart and something that you went through or you're still going through that is also, I'm hearing, helped you with your spiritual gifts. So you're very spiritually gifted as well, is what I'm getting. So like this main character is someone who is a lot of people look up to. You are like a mentor, you're a guide for people, or something that you're doing, or just in your, whatever it is, it doesn't matter on what scale, whatever it is, people look to you as someone that either, like they look up to and they want to, I'm getting they want to be like you because they see that you're genuine, they see that you come from like your heart, but they like how strong you are, but that you are compassionate is what I'm getting. So that's really nice. There's something here too with the I feel that you are like, there's something here too where there was like this transformation, but there's something too with your spiritual gifts being heightened as well. Be different for all of you. But I'm getting something around your psychic gifts. Some of you like like some type of healing gifts. Okay, we have the hangman, but that was like in reverse. We have the Seven of Pentacles. I definitely see your main character vibe is like either someone who's, it's like a leader, it's independent energy. I feel very like innovative, like you don't really wait around for anyone else. You make your own thing. You're your own vibe. And yeah, strength. Exactly. You're strong. Like I said, you're a leader. And you're someone who has a lot of ideas. You're someone who, and then the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It's like this is you. You have the compassion, like I said. You feel things. You're an empath. You're that earth angel. But you have this leadership quality where you've been through shit in your life, but you have come out of it and you inspire people. You're inspiring, like I said. And you have like I get a lot of, like I said, that fiery energy from you. But like I said, something had happened to you in the previous, like, what I'd said before, previous past, or you're still going through this. But I get too that there is something here. I feel you're very connected to higher realms because something's coming through with like you're getting really clear in your channelings, or you're getting very clear, like a clear knowing. There's something like this hangman upright that is telling me that you're very, very connected to the divine, like they're telling me. And you're like this main character, like your main character vibe is someone that is very, I get very creative because they come up with their own ideas. You don't wait around for people. And you're very like, you don't wait around for people. You don't have time. You make your own journey. You make, like, you're the master of your own destiny is what I'm getting. And that's why people come to you, and that's why they look up to you, because they see what you're doing in their life. And like I said, they want to be, like, they look up to you and they admire your energy and they look to you for advice, or they look to you as someone that they admire is what I'm getting. And they see how, it's like this really beautiful quality to you that's very strong and very healing. And whatever you went through is because you're going through this spiritual transformation to heighten your gifts, and because you're stepping more into this idea that you have, so you can show people that it can be done. And that's why it happened to you. So that is what I have for you. Don't forget to like this video. Please leave me a comment because I always love reading your comments. And I forgot if I said don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for letting me read for you, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya. Hey, what's up, pile 2, and welcome to your reading. So we're going to be asking the question, what is your main character vibe? And I want to pick one of these cards first just to get like some energy from you and what I'm picking up on. Okay, pile 2. Very fast-paced energy from you. Oh, that's a good one. Something about, okay, I'll show you that. You got the Angel of Finances, and it says, honor and give thanks for the blessings you are about to receive. And at the bottom of the deck was Angel of Support. The universe has heard your silent call for help. I get that your main character vibe is that I get that you're a manifester, is what I'm getting. You are someone who has the ability, you know that saying where everything, you have that Midas touch. You could have, I know this is about your vibe, but I'll get to that because it just, I always channel what spirit is bringing through. But there's something here where you're going through, or you went through a challenging time in terms of like finances. So there's something here where and everyone's going to be in different stages, where you're learning to tap more into this. Like some of you will be further down the journey than the rest of you, but there's something here in your main character vibe that spirit is telling me is that there's something here around like manifestation. There's something where it's like I'm getting you're a creator. They're telling me that your main character vibe is someone that knows that they create their own life. There's something too around there's something real magical here too. So I don't know if you've tapped into this. Like I said, we'll be on different like segments of the journey, if that makes sense. But there's something where your main character vibe is, by looking at something or putting your intent out, that you can make something happen. So whether you have, like, it's going to be different. Like some of you might have like an ability to just like think about something with intent and it happens, or you would really visualize something. Like there's something quite powerful about you, and that you could tap into this more, because I'm getting like there's a lot of like confident energy too. And if you haven't tapped into this, like spirit is telling me there's some of you that haven't tapped into this, but they feel it's important to know, because some of you haven't tapped into it, but they're telling you that you actually have this ability, because there's something here about being financially supported and manifesting like your dream life is what I'm getting. And I know my readings always go on a tangent, but I'm really I hope they are helpful, because it's like whatever that comes through is like, yeah. So anyway, like there's something here around, okay, and they're also saying like you can speak things into existence. So there's something too where your main character vibe is, because I'm getting like an energetic vibe from you, which is interesting. Because I'm just tapping, they're just showing me like I can just tap into your energetic vibe, and there's something, like I said, quite magical about you, where you can think, feel, and speak things, and it's like you can manifest like this gold around. It's something that's, this like gold, which is like a manifestation of whatever you want. And there's something quite ancient about this, like you probably have done this in a past life. But I'm just getting like this alchemy energy, like an alchemist. I was thinking a main character vibe is like, maybe you don't talk a lot to people, because meaning kind of like a solemn, more of an observer energy from you, more that you like to, is like a wisdom to you. So you don't talk a lot to people, or only when it's necessary, but you hold a lot of wisdom is what I get. There's a lot of again, psychic energy coming through too, with this this purple violet light. And some of you too have like some type of energy too that comes through your hands is what I'm getting. I know it's like your main character vibe, but it's like I don't direct these readings. I was like, either you like my readings or not. There's something here around directing energy. So this could be also when you are manifesting. You could be directing your intention with your hands is what I'm getting, but also you have some type of healing ability through your hands. There's something very deep about you, but a very old soul. And you might have like a real connection. Some of you, I'm getting like something with the ocean. You have like a just like water, I'm getting like water element coming through, and the ocean. You have this thing about something about the ocean. I'm hearing like epiphany. So maybe you like to go to the ocean and things come to you is what I'm getting. Something very reflective. And that's also, if you're not doing that, but I'm getting something about you in the ocean, but there's something too about you just being very reflective on life. You look at different perspectives on life is what I'm getting. And people might be intimidated by you is what I get, because they don't know how to take you, because you don't really share a lot to people. But it's very much like someone that doesn't need to say a lot, because they hold this very powerful energy. And like I said, it's a very ancient, I get very ancient soul. And that I feel it's why you came through as like this manifester, because you have some type of there's some type of ability here that you could be tapping into more is what I'm getting. Yeah, you should definitely check out my sorceress program. The link's down below as well, because I go through like all the rituals for manifestations as well, and you get like 3 one-on-one personal sessions with me too on video call. So let's pick some cards and let's see what else we're getting. 5 of Swords. Yeah. The 8 of Pentacles, the Emperor, which pretty much sums it up, doesn't it? And then the 4 of Pentacles was at the bottom of the deck. You keep to yourself. Like I said, you're a very private person. Your main character, but you are the main character. You're the Emperor. I feel like the Emperor would be the main character and like the tarot deck. Don't you think? Like, let me know below who you think would be like main character. I feel like the Emperor would be a main character. Someone who knows what they're doing, someone who is like an authoritative figure, doesn't need to say much because they hold a presence is what I'm getting. So is something that is very, like, you are very confident, you're very self-assured is what I'm getting. And I love kind of how you got that 8 of Pentacles, which is kind of like maybe you are working on something at the moment, because you got you're, and if you are wondering about if your manifestations or something is working, like you basically got, you're about to receive something. So I'm definitely sensing that's definitely coming through, that it's like you've been working on something or you've been manifesting something. You could be a very hard worker as well, is what I'm getting, like very dedicated. And you don't like conflict, but if you had to, I feel like you would win. This 5 of Swords. You're not like afraid to say what you think, is what I'm getting. If you had to, or sometimes I feel like you just like, if something was in the wrong and you couldn't be bothered, you're kind of like in that energy of, is this worth my time, is what I get from you. Because you're more dedicated to building your life, is what I get with this 8 of Pentacles. Because you're like, you're building like some type of empire, some type of life for yourself, something that is for you, is for your family. You're very much, just get a very, like I said, that solemn energy from you. But it's someone that has a very powerful energy, especially in terms of your manifestation craft, is what I get. Or you definitely could be tapping into this more, is what I get. I also heard nonchalant. And I feel like your main character vibe is like, things don't really faze you, or people can't tell. It's almost like a blank kind of, like they wouldn't know how to read you or know what you, like your emotions were. It's quite like a blank kind of, like I've got like a wall up or something, so they wouldn't know what you were thinking, is what I get. So that is what I have for you, Group 2. Don't forget to like this video because it does really help my content. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't as well. Leave me a comment because I always love reading the comments. And I hope you enjoyed that reading. And I'll see you in the next video. See ya. Hey, what's up, Pile 3? And welcome to your reading. So we're going to be looking into what is your main character vibe. So let's pick, I was going to pick one of these just to get like, feel like the energy. Okay. Don't forget, if you want to check out my Patreon as well, I have loads of exclusive readings on here and all my extended readings, so that's all down below as well. If you enjoy my readings, I'd love to have you. Okay, let's take that one. That's nice. Okay, you got the Angel of Emergence. It is time for the real you to emerge. I feel like quite a soft energy from this group. We did have the Goddess of Compassion at the bottom, which says self-criticism is diminishing your sense of self-worth. I feel like you have such a gentle heart, and you're such like a caring nature. You could really like animals as well. You could really, I feel like you might prefer to be on your own, is what I get as well. Like you definitely pick up on energy a lot, and you have to spend, you choose who you like to spend your time with, is what I get. But there's something here where Spirit is showing me that you're kind of in this stage where, because you feel so much or whatever you've been through, sometimes it's hard for you to show like your real self to people sometimes, because oh sorry, as I drop it, something about maybe not wanting to stand out as much, or maybe, you know, like we talk about a main character vibe, it's like obviously this person is the main character to like in the movie, yeah, but I feel like because you feel so much energy, or because maybe you don't like the attention is what I get, and that you'd prefer to not be, you wouldn't prefer not to be the main character vibe, you would prefer to maybe be more in the background is what I'm getting, where Spirit is saying, like, I kind of feel like this might be like a journey for you of being comfortable when you are ready and showing like the real beautiful you, and not knowing that you don't have to hide it is what I get. I feel you're very, like, you could be very poetic, very it's a lot of butterflies. You're very poetic, but I also feel there's like this side to you, if something happened or you needed to like if you were really pushed, something really happened, you would say something is what I get, because it's almost like you have this thing about you, like you prefer to not be to not stand out or to not really be noticed is what I get. But I feel if something was to, if you're really put in a situation where you had to really stand up for yourself, I feel they're telling me that there is something in you that you would. You might not feel it. I feel like Spirit is telling me. It's like this King of Swords here. And they're also saying that this is like your potential, because it'll all be in different stages. This is like your potential, because it's like the side of you that you kind of portray to the world, but there's this actual other side to you where you are having that confidence in like being like, because you've got like the King of Swords here, where it's like this King of Swords isn't afraid to speak their mind, tell people how it is, but also this King of Swords has these butterflies as well, like your other main picture, which is telling me that this is like something about you stepping into this journey, is about you stepping into the real you, and you being, from being in the background to being this King of Swords. And this King of Swords still is like this King of Swords isn't cutthroat with these butterflies. It's more that this King of Swords has learned how to stand up for themselves and learned how to be in a way that they feel that they don't have to dim themselves down, if that makes sense. I kind of feel this is your journey, because it's like these butterflies, and it's like you being like this rebirth of like, this is like the real you. And like it said, the angel of emergence, it's time for the real you to emerge. So this is just like the face, or what you put on to the world, where you prefer to maybe be more introvert, maybe not really show who you really are to people. Because I feel like this Five of Pentacles here, you could have gone through a lot of disappointments in your life around people, so you find it hard to trust people, but Spirit is saying it's about you having the confidence again, and you know, when you're ready. And we have the Knight of Wands here. There's a very interesting energy. It's I feel it's like even after what people have done to you in the past or how they have treated you, it's like you will learn, or you have learned, because like I said, you will all be in different stages. You have learned, or you will learn, how to overcome these challenges and to go for what it is that you want in your life and not let it hold you back, like in terms of your career, in terms of just showing yourself or just being the real you and taking like leaping towards what it is that you want with like passion, because you're not going to let the past dictate kind of like you not being out in the world and showing the real amazing you, is what I'm getting. Yeah, with the star. So it's something very unique and you have a very healing quality. And it's also about, I feel your journey is about the self-discovery of who am I in the world, and I'm not going to dim myself down because of what people have done to me. And it's like learning how to not, what am I going to say? Learning how to not care about judgment, which is really, really hard. I know it's really hard. But it's like, I feel like this is one of your life's lessons, or something that you will be going through, because it's like you are healing yourself and learning from the past, but then also it's like that isn't the real you. Like, you know, if you have been hiding yourself recently, or you're getting so much like butterfly, this is like, even in here I can see I have this mirror. It's like, I just saw it. It's like a butterfly. It's something about you stepping into being like this rebirth of like the real you, and having the confidence to go for your dreams and do what it is that you want to do, and not letting these past situations or other people's judgments of you hold you back from what it is that you truly want to do in your life, is what I'm getting. So if you should definitely check out my sorceress course as well, because that program is all about manifesting the life that you want, and you get 3 like personal video calls with me as well, so check that out below. Because it's something where I feel you will be learning how to not let past kind of disappointments or things where you felt you were betrayed or like let down, not letting that get in the way of you standing out and doing what it is, whether, you know, whatever it is in the world. It's going to be different for everyone, but it's like, I am the star of my own life, which is pretty much like that main character vibe, right? It's like you're the star of your movie. You're not going to be in the background. You're not going to be in the background anymore. You're going to be the star of your own movie, and you're going to make your life, because this is your life, and you're not going to let past shitty people like dictate your life, are you? So that is what I have for you, group 3. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment as well, because I always love reading your comments. And thank you for letting me read for you, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.